Hi everybody, welcome to DAYZ, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can very easily create a PvP, a player versus player fighting event at the Northwest Airfield in Chernihiv. Now this is just for the PC at the moment. Doesn't work on console, and Xbox or PlayStation. When we get access to the init.c file on console, this will probably work in exactly the same way, and we're going to be replacing an init.c file, and we're going to be replacing the CEV, the player spawn points file as well. And as I say, it'll enable you to have a PvP event in and around the Northwest Airfield in Chernihiv. Let me just zoom out so you can see. There's the whole of Chernihiv, and there's the Northwest Airfield. So let's zoom back in again. First off, though, I have to thank a guy called Gravity Wolf Not Amused. Now, he is the guy who knows how to do the C programming. I found this on the internet. This is in GitHub, and it is the basis for the init.c file that I have created that does this. And basically, he's done all the legwork. He's done all the coding, which means that you have this random selection, one of four classes, and not only do you get the equipment and the clothes, which I kind of had figured out how to do before, but this puts all the clothing onto the character, puts all the attachments onto the weapons, and all you've got to do once you spawn in is press and hold R to whack a magazine into your gun, and then you're good to go. You may well want to change some of the quick keys around, the hotkeys, but apart from that, you're good to go. And as I say, you'll spawn in or around the Northwest Airfield, and you'll have one of these classes. You'll either have the sniper class with the VSD, spare mags, suppressed pistol, food, drink, that sort of stuff. We've got the submachine gun class with the SG5K, suppressed pistol, spare mags, food, drink. We've got the assault class where you get the M4A1, spare mags, food and drink, suppressed pistol, or you get the medic who's got the LAR. Now that's one of the things I did change from his file. Originally the medic just had a suppressed pistol, which I thought was a bit unfair. So the medic now has the FAL, basically battle rifle, with the spare mags and the suppressed pistol and various food. And I also added, I think I added an extra piece of food and drink and bandages to all the characters as well. So they'll spawn in with those. Now the beauty of the way that you do this on PC is that it doesn't involve many changes. All we're going to do is we're going to stop our server, we're going to upload the two different files. Well, we're going to back everything up. I might have knocked my mic there. We're going to back everything up, we're going to upload the two files, and once we restart the server, anybody who wants to take part in the event, all they've got to do is stow their kit and then die, and then they will appear in the airfield. If you've got other people on your server who just don't want to take part in the PvP event and just want to get on with building something over in Brizno or Svetlogorsk, all they've got to do is just stay alive. As long as they don't die, they won't get sucked into what's happening over here. It won't affect them at all. Then all you do is at the end of the event, say the event starts at 9 o'clock on Saturday and ends at 6 o'clock on Sunday. 9 o'clock on Saturday, you would just replace these two files, restart the server. All fresh spawns would start spawning at the airfield. Other people who don't die can carry on doing what they're doing, just doing PvE stuff. 6 o'clock on Sunday, you just stop the server, replace the files, restart the server, and then everybody will then start spawning as normal on the coast, with an apple, a bandage, and a road flare. Really easy to do, very, very convenient. Doesn't involve reinstalling or anything like that. So how do we do it? Well, if you look in the YouTube description below this video, you'll see three links. One of them is to the original guy who did the C programming to mod the init.c file. So I've put a link to his page here, just as a thank you, and so you can go and have a look. He's done a couple of other things as well. And then below that, you'll then see in the description two files. There's the init.c file, and there is the CFG player spawn points.xml file. What I want you to do is I want you to download those to your PC excuse me, or your laptop, and put them in a folder that says let's call it NWAF PvP event. Right, so they're nice and safe, so they're downloaded. Then create another folder that says DAYZ backup May 2020, or whatever month it is. Once you've done that, you're ready to go. So what you want to do is you want to go to log into Nitrado. Actually, let me have a quick drink because I've got a bit of a tickly throat. Log into Nitrado, go to the page that has all your servers, and then on the server that you want to adjust, obviously this is the Chernarus one, click on the web interface login to get into the settings. And then first things first, you want to just stop the server. It's always a good idea to have the server stopped when you're replacing files. Then you want to come down to the file browser, and then you want to click on DAYZ standalone here. Then you want to scroll down and you're looking for the MP missions folder, which is down here. And inside the MP mission folder, we then want the Chernarus Plus folder. Now, if you're wondering, excuse me, what Enoch is the code word for Livonia. So all the Livonia files, they're there. We don't want to muck around with them, so we're going to go into the Chernarus Plus folder. And then we scroll down, and what you'll see in this folder, you'll see an init.c file, and you'll see the CFG player spawn points.xml file. These are the two that we're going to be replacing. So first things first, what you want to do, I want you to download that file, and I want you to download the init.c file, and I want you to put them in that folder that said DAYZ backup, May 2020. Keep them there because they're the originals. All right. And then the next thing I want you to do, once you've done that, I want you to rename these files. So the first one is init.c May backup, or whatever month it is where you are now when you're watching the video. Let's just check that init.c May backup. And the CFG player spawn points as well, I want you to rename that one. CFG player spawn points .xml May backup. Just make sure the spelling's right. Now the reason why we've done that is we've now got two backups, because there's the old saying, one is none, two is one. So we've got a backup on our local PC, and we've got a backup on our Nitrado private server. So if things go wrong and we need to put the old files back, we've got two versions of each one. So the next thing I need you to do is I just need you to click on upload file, and now navigate to the folder that has those the DAYZ PvP Northwest Airfield file in, wherever that is on your computer. And then I want you to upload the CFG player spawn points. Give it a second to do that. And then I want you to upload, it should be in the same place on your computer, the init.c file. And that will upload. Just make sure they're there. And all you do is start the server. And that is it. From now on, whenever anybody dies, they'll respawn in or around the Northwest Airfield with either a submachine gun, a FAL rifle, the M4, or a sniper, and they can have at it, killing each other and generally having a good PvP type time. When it's finished, all I want you to then do is you can delete these init.c files and the CFG player spawn points file, and then rename the May backup one to init.c and that one to the CFG player spawn points.xml to just CFG spawn points.xml, or you can simply just upload those original ones from your local PC and they will write over the top of those, restart the server, and it'll be back to the normal spawn points. Really simple, really easy, lots of fun, no hassle at all, no reinstalling the whole server and wiping everybody, none of that. It's very, very good. Now, if you feel a little bit more advanced, one of the things you may want to do is, if you have a look at the init.c file and edit in something like Notepad++, or even Notepad you can use, but Notepad++ is free, it's good, and it kind of colours things in. I mean, I'm not a C programmer, I really haven't got a clue what I'm doing, but if you scroll down, what you're looking for is a thing down here that says general items which everyone will receive on spawn regardless of class. And one of the things you might want to do is, I was thinking about adding something like one of the teddy bears into here. So if you put a comma and then in the inverted commas or quotation marks you then put one of the teddy bears, so like bear_dark, into here, it means that everybody will also spawn in with a bear in the backpack. And then maybe you could have a way of seeing that, you know, the person who would win your event could be the person who collected the most teddy bears. You know, so they could have hidden somewhere in the corner of the Northwest Airfield a pile of teddy bears, and they could send you a screenshot. Or obviously you can go into the log files and you can see who's killed who, that sort of stuff. So there we go, if you fancy that. But if you're not quite sure what's going on, you know, leave the init.c file well alone, and just enjoy the fact that you've now got a really cool PvP event with these wonderful classes. So once again, a big thank you to Gravity Wolf Not Amused for creating the init.c file with that C programming. It opens up so much, and I just can't wait till we get access to the init.c file on console, and you can't see the possibilities now of the fact that custom spawn points combined with custom loadouts, you can do so many different things. I'll leave it to your imagination. Anyway, that's enough from me. Thank you very much for watching. Hit like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more of the same, and I will see you again soon.